Okay, we're working on this Star Wars project again. And all we're doing today is laying a little bit of white, our base coat on these ships, and maybe priming the other ships. And that's it. So we're going to start with the ships we primed yesterday and then move back onto the other ships. And the goal is to lay a gloss varnish on these at the end of the session so that we can wash them down appropriately with the level of dirt as needed.
Photographer's camp is going to be a lot of costs. It does have a really high return, though. Let's quickly check the stage codes. We've got Baloil, who's natural eye. That's useless on you, right? Yeah, everything you do is mine. Beast Slayer is okay. Imposter Syndrome, I don't even know what that is, frankly. Fastiella Luminous, Fear of Eldritch. So if I did take Tank Sock, I would have to lock in Luminous and lock out Fear of Eldritch immediately. I don't know if that's worth my time. Natural Eye, Fear of Unholy Stress. A few. Fated with Season Mania. Now, apparently, Fated is no longer what I thought it was. Apparently, every single time you miss, you now have a 10% chance to hit instead. I'm pretty sure it used to be it would re-roll the attack, and because of that, it was really good on low accuracy characters. But the Grave Robber is very high accuracy already, so if the Grave Robber is the kind of hero to take with that, I think in fact I'll be passing on all of those. See if we've got another obvious mission out there. We've got the Sonorous Prophet with Sanguine Snuff, a plus 8% crit in Crimson Curse Bloodlust, as well as 15 dodge. Crimson Curse Bloodlust, not bad, not bad. Ethereal Crucifix for a Wizened Hag. I half mind. Full stop. No, but in reality I've half a mind to try and see if I've got a party that can actually take out the Wizened Hag. Let's actually think about it. Who would it be? Who would it be? I need reliable backline damage. DOT damage is also pretty good, and I need people who are a little bit indiscriminate to being shuffled. So, yeah, we don't really have that right now. I mean, I could probably do it with Bear for now. You'd move forwards. You'd move forwards. Pinel would actually go in this squad as well. The fact that they are a Eldritch Hater is going to be a real good handy help for this one. But in particular, I would be taking them for the fact that they have Slice Off, so they can just use that consistently for the final fight in order to inflict a ridiculous amount of bleed. Also has a relatively high crit mod. If I can remove misses the spot, it would be really good. And then our backliner would have to be a healer. I'm thinking it's probably Evelyn. Does anyone else have like better equipment against this? No, in fact, all of you have worse. I guess the good thing about Montville here is Dapnomatic is like the only negative thing that's really kind of important on her, but she will have extra heal chances and stuff. Okay. This isn't a party that's particularly tanky, is the problem. And everyone here would benefit from... if only I had another low-level occultist. Everyone here would benefit from a mark. Right? Bernal would benefit from a mark, so would Bear, and Pinel and Mondo don't count. Because they're not our damage dealers, right? So our damage dealers, I guess I should have specified, would benefit from marks. And so with the proletariat and working class. Alright, Pinel, let's upgrade the abilities that you're likely to be using. You're extraordinarily unlikely to use Finale, is that true? That's not explicitly true. It's pretty true. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, now... Same stuff as always, Montferrat. And Montville, same stuff as always also. Everyone gets their upgraded equipment as well. We'll unequip and resort all trinkets and go back out on the beach. I will make Misha think, damn it. Take agility talent on you. You're also our only stunner, so I'm considering the dazzling chance. Probably. It's also worth noting that Flashbang can't be used in the front lane, nor can Caltrops, so you're probably just going to be standing in the front line. Bam, uppercut, bam, uppercut, rinse, repeat. Now, the Jester, you can get +4 accuracy, +4 dodge, as well as +30% lead skill chance. Oh, thank you. Focus ring on the Houndmaster happily. I also kind of want to give you a bleed stone, guaranteed you always bleed. And then, Molville, you are going to take Ancestor's Scroll, as well as the Worry Stone. Right. I've actually got a little bit of a hankering to try and give someone their mark. So your mark is for lower prot. That's not going to do anything for us. Your mark is also for lower prot. Okay, so this mark at least increases your own speed. Fine, we'll take your mark. Especially because you have Caltrops, which isn't going to be useful all the time. Alright. So now I just need to, with 32, sell a bloody dice, because we already have 3 bloody die. Way too much. I just set that to always. That's wrong. Oops. It's now always going to sell that trinket. That's not the thing that I want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've made a mistake. Oh no, it's just always when I hold down shift and click something. Right. Cool. I definitely want the Ethereal Crucifix. Plus 25% damage versus Eldritch, as well as increased lead resources. Really powerful. This party also should be able to take them out. Your lead is still only 3 points per round. It's unfortunate, the next level up is 4. It'd be nice, but can't hold out for it. I'm going to take 3 shovels. Only a single medical herb section where you have that. Okay. That's what's covered. Just making apps. No.
I collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There was method in the wild corruption here. There's a form both wretched and malevolent.
Do I want to use my anti-venom this early? And I totally can, but should I? Yeah, I'll use it this early. Get it out of my inventory anyway. So I should just disarm with the person who needs the stress heal the most. Eldritch Altar, and I did bring a Holy Water. Hell yeah, so we get to remove a negative. Here I'm actually going to be harvesting. Bleed them all! Okay, stun that Acolyte. Damn it, I really didn't want that Cultist Roller to go until after my Bounty Hunter, because my Bounty Hunter has land with capital P. That Cultist Roller is now at the very back of the party, which means they're stunned effectively for like 3 turns now. Good fun. All of you. Is that even gonna work? Yeah, it is. That's fine. I've still got Inspiring Tune on you. I actually kind of want them to be back there, so I don't know if you could have done something even more effective for me. That's basically the most effective you could have been. Oh, just watch him stumbling scratch. Perfect. Thank you, because now I can start stress healing. Stun that cultist acolyte because it guarantees that this one is going to try and move forward and die, and then this one's gone for a bunch of time. I should try and focus on this cultist acolyte here for a moment, though. Slow down the stress coming out from them. Never mind. Alright, from now until the end of the fight, I should basically just be taking recovery actions.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I'm going to whistle at you. There we go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Stun? Oh, you're only taking 2 damage for one more round. That's really unfortunate. So I don't have a kill on you yet. I just need the Jester to act really quickly so I can get a stress heal off before I kill you. Okay. Yeah, we've ended this fight with less stress than we had when we came in. Nice crit.
This expedition at least promises success.
Both Mrs. the Spot and Nervous are pretty garbage, so I'm really happy to remove either. Get Nervous, that's 10% stress that character is taking, that they're not now taking anymore. 19. Sure, this is why we brought exactly 1 medicinal herb, so we can get a bunch of extra food. Don't retag your abilities while you're here. Let's give you a Dirk Stab so I can at least target other liners. I think the rest of this is mostly sorted. Good. Pump the torch before I go in, just to increase our scouting chance as well as our chance to surprise these enemies. Ooh, the rabbit gnashes. Okay, this could be a problem. Rather than targeting many different targets here, I'm going to just try and target one target. Hopefully I crit. No, that's fine. That bleed doesn't even kill, unfortunately. So a really bad thing about this is they can give you the disease rabies. And Benair actually has really low disease resistance at the moment, so if they target Benair a bunch of times, they could easily give him rabies. That all sucked a lot. I'm peppering them down because I knew I was going to be doing that AoE afterwards. Unfortunately, I don't have time for recovery actions right now.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Good. I can probably take a couple recovery actions now. Never mind.
Give them no quarter.
So do I want to go all over this dungeon? Again, yeah, I do. I really do.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Hey, nice dodge on her part. I really can't offend. Sorry, I really can't afford to expend a bunch of. No. Hang on 1 second. I really can't afford to expend a bunch of resources to go to a dungeon without getting everything from it. Now, the fact that we've got this body here is actually going to pose a problem to me because I believe, yeah, you're Dacnomatic, which means there's the possibility you try and loot this. So instead, I'm going to loot it with the bandages manually. Because I am going to be walking back in this direction, which would give you another chance to try and loot it without my consent. Okay. Let me just. Oh no, because that Hound's Harry now does 2 on its bleed. Perfect. Never mind, we're fine. I thought it was still doing 1 on the bleed.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
It's pretty important that I take back portraits. So we're going to clear out one of these stacks of food. Because we already have 2 other stacks of food. Again, remember that I looted a bunch of food from a corpse earlier. Why I brought them on as well. Again, Dapnomatic, I'm going to have to loot this prematurely. I wanted to loot this in low light while I'm coming back from the end of this corridor, but if you can't do it, you can't do it. No use griping about that which you have no control over. This should not get auto-looted, but that's... The thing is, I'm going to be looting it at full light anyway, so I may as well do it right now. Grave dig. Yeah, emeralds. Nice. I actually don't need crests. That's not going to take them.
The light, the promise of safety.
I'm more interested in killing this cultist acolyte. That's not... Yeah, but I shouldn't be. Cultist acolyte is dead after they take that person out. I was more interested in killing the cultist acolyte immediately because I didn't want to incur the stress. But the thing is, so what? I have a stress healer. In fact, I have 2 stress healers in this mission. I could scarcely be more prepared.
Scarcely. Oh, idiot.
I knew she needed a self-heal, so why not roll it? Thank you for dodging.
Continually onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Last one out closed the door, so I'll actually use the stress heal here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'm going to drop the anti-venom to start a new stack. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to see another Twisted Gnarled Stump in this area. And if I do, worst case scenario, I roll it and get blighted for a very small amount. We should be more than fine. Okay, we've protected our hands during all of these searches. Some of the curio. Guess we're not doing this in low light. 7 torches left. We're actually going to have to do some of this in low light. Because 7 torches isn't going to be enough to span this entire area, especially including this backtrack here. Well, we do have another stump, so the person with the highest light resist is 60 on Ben now. Right. Got me poisoned sap, and we got blighted for 6 points of damage. Could have been worse. That's our second obstacle.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
Perhaps I ought not have dug the grave earlier. I'm actually going to pump the light before I go into this room, despite the fact that I'm trying to conserve our torches. And that's because this would be super important to scout. Excellent. Got it. Yep. Really glad I scouted, because we can't go down this line. There's an obstacle there. Right. Now we can stop scouting. No herbs, so I don't loot that. Hey, that's a surprise. Easy. One down. That'll lead to the kill. 2 down. 3 down. That's a surprise, so I can now get a heal off as well. All right.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good fight, good fight. Let's go again.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
There's the anti-venom we really wanted. Didn't get the scout, but I didn't really expect it. do still have one of these bandages. Take out the tree, it's not as bad as the tree at this point.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Retorches.
they pouring blood.
So I can pump it with 2, go into this room, try and get the scouting chance so that I can see this whole hallway, hopefully. I got surprised. They're still super out of position, but it could be a lot worse. Because everyone else is still resilient to it. This is the same reason that I took basically this party, because a lot of them are really, really resilient in terms of their positioning, save for the best of them. But everyone else can do something effective from pretty much everywhere. One more action guaranteed on you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the Brigand Bloodletter can actually stuff from the back line.
Shit, I missed one.
Just don't crit. It's fine. I've done that primarily to damage and bleed the backline because it guarantees that Brigand Fusilier will be dead. There's literally no chance that I can stun that Brigand Fusilier here. Well, never mind. There's a 20% chance, but that's fine. When I say Fusilier, I mean Bloodletter. Fusilier is the one in the backline. Yeah, I'm just going to stun the Brigand Bloodletter again, so I'm going to use Stress Healing on Val here. Especially because we have small amounts of stress across the entire party, so Val's is the... This is exactly the use case scenario for that kind of stress heal. Ooh, really should have stunned. That's unfortunate. I could roll another stun chance, but again, it was like 70%. 70%? I could have done that. Never mind. Dodged it. And you're both dead to your bleeds, so we'll just take every recovery action that we can. We're about to camp with full double ration, so we'll remove all of the stress, in fact. Nice. Debuff Charm, I'm basically just going to put on someone who doesn't have two relics. Never mind, y'all do. Well, firewood. Oh yeah. Found some space. Single Citrine should probably be dropped for Debuff Charm. This only sells for like 750, but that's still 750 more. The best nighttime prevention of ambush. We definitely need to take planned takedown because both. The pot in which the hag puts your characters, as well as the hag herself, are size 2. So this planned takedown is really good. So that has to happen. That literally has to happen. Also, Hound's Watch to prevent the nighttime ambush. Pretty much essential. I think after that, actually what I want is... You have this is how we do it. The 10 accuracy and 8 crit on yourself. And I have the Tiger's Eye, which is the same, but it costs 3 and I can put it on someone else. So you'll put, this is how we do it on yourself, and then I am just going to have someone else talk down some stress. That's totally fine.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Can't do that with our hands. We get negative effects. Ah! Super sucks.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That was really bad. This is the setup I want for Ben now in this fight. That'll be fine. Alright. I guess I should get everyone back to max HP here. Food. And in we go. It's fight night.
This is a maniacal, a slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Pretty important that I mark her at some point. The problem is she's only marked for 3 rounds, and she takes 2 actions every single round, so she exhausts that really quickly. Yeah, crit for 28. It's pretty good. Who's going in? Oh, no one yet. Nice. Right, it tenderizes. Let's see. Actually, I kind of want to go for damage on the back line, because I think I might be in the position here where I can actually just keep attacking you. Yeah, I think you're dead. Into the pot. Yeah, go for it. Oh, number 1, you missed. Number 2, goodbye forever. That was a really easy fight. Fewer people, thank you very much. And bleed charm, I'm gonna guess like eat a fair bit of food here. Drop it, do both of those, and then just get the ever-loving hell out of here. That was so damn successful. Not a bad setup of loot either, in fact. Bad humors, native 20% max HP. Not great. Hard noggin's pretty damn good, especially on a healer, right? Because you are reliant very heavily, especially in the late game, on your healers not being stunned. Canal is fated, and it's unlikely to be useful, but Morville getting hard-headed, hard noggin. Real good.
That's right. You're right. That's fine.
We sort all of those. We're starting to get some reasonable trinkets. I'm particularly happy that I have the focus ring and the ancestor scroll. As soon as I get the ancestors map, then I am going to be ecstatic. I think Sonorous Profits there. Big. Cool. I think I'm going to look at all of this stuff. That is to say, the missions upon which we can go in between episodes. So for the moment, I'll say that my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game. This has been Darkest Dungeon. This has been the Darkest Rap City Estate. I know I said Republic Estate last time, but that's only because I was half brain dead while recording that episode. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time. My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rap City Estate. Alright, I've already chosen our mission. I want to go here to the cove because the ruins is kind of out of bounds because of the thing from the stars roaming here for the week. I really want to make sure that when I go for the thing from the stars, I am excellently equipped. Everyone's highest level and everyone's highest level for whatever level dungeon we go to. And also has their best equipment. In terms of both skills and armor and weaponry. Alright. Now, doing this cove mission is going to trigger the town event Lost and Found, which is going to give us the ability to get 1 weapon upgrade free. So we're going to do that for probably one of our more highly level characters, because that'll save us the most money. It's also worth noting, the goal here is to gather 3 Ancestors Relics, and it's also a medium level dungeon. So since those Ancestors Relics are each going to take a inventory slot, we're not going to be able to come back with a ridiculous amount of stuff. So it's also relatively worthwhile here, not bringing as many provisions as I usually might, because I'm not going to be able to take all the loot from the dungeon back home anyway. Alright, let's check the stage code. We've got Bob there. You are a Clotter with Gothic. You've got the Yips is like a strong kill, unfortunately. Clotter is actually a nice pickup though. Hard skin, plus 15 cross on you, but you've got a big grip on light. You've got an Unholy Hater, but it's some Mania. Fated Warrior of Light with Eager Mania. I could totally take Neville here. I also do want another low-level Occultist, especially. You're fair with a fighter, you're tough, you're diurnal. I mean, that's only our second Flagellant. Yeah, that's only our second Flagellant. I'm actually starting to debate whether or not I should just get rid of Genol, because I've not yet upgraded Genol again, and they do have Compulsive locked in. They've got the Yips locked in. They've got Flagellant locked in, which is going to be annoying. They're a Warrior of Light, which ain't that good. They're an Unholy Slayer, but they're a healer, so it's not that big. They're a Night Owl, not relevant. They've +5 Virtue chance, and they've got 10% scouting in the code. I think it's actually time to get Genol out of here. I think you are now excess, Genol.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Okay, and now it's time to upgrade any of the people that we're taking on this mission. I think Goddard, you need that, and that. Thank you. Dudley, yours are already upgraded. I'm not going to give Dudley their transformation stuff because I'm probably not really going to be transforming them during this mission. And I'll check the Nomad Wagon. Bleed Amulet would be nice, but I'm not paying no charge for it. All right, time to go into the code. Actually, one thing I do want to check, I do have these 12 crystals. I don't know if there's anything that I can even purchase yet. Broken Key is something I desperately want, but I need 18 more crystals. Actually, that doesn't even seem to be the same that we have. These are shards. But that cost does not seem to be in shards. Well, we'll find out more about that in the future. Time to go to the code. Now, in terms of equipment, medium dungeons, that's my kind of standard layout. Medium dungeons to gain. Get 3 shovels because I don't want to get caught offside by that. I'll take 3 skeleton keys, no holy water. I'll take a full stack of medicinal herbs because medicinal herbs can be used for clearing negative quirks in this area on ourselves. And that's actually it. That's all I'm going to take. This is what I'm talking about when I said light in terms of our trinkets. Now, one other thing that I want to do in this area is plus 25% damage versus Eldritch, plus 30% bleed resist, and negative 20 max HP on the Shield Breaker. I also kind of want to give you the Focus Ring in there. We'll give Evelyn the Ancestor's Scroll, give you your Stunning Amulet, negative 50 on healing skills. Actually, don't even think I can give that to you. If I had a way to increase your accuracy, I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I don't believe I do. Block of Patience for plus 10% Virtue chance. Really want an accuracy trinket on pretty much all of you, but can't get it. The main reason we're actually taking Goddard out on this, despite the fact that they are natural, by the way, so they get a bunch of extra stuff when wearing no trinkets, is because I really want them as a stunner. We've got Dudley. Actually, I probably don't even need to use a stunner. So if I remove the Dazzling Charm, you can have the extra 3 speed. Because the other reason that I'm bringing Goddard is so that they can Inspiring Cry, so that I have a stress healer in here. Yeah, I'll actually take you wearing no trinkets. Alright. Let's go to the code. Tentacled lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. You should drink carefully.
We may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Oh, if that's possible. Okay. Damn.
Watch your step.
So this is a big negative, by the way. Negative 20 dodge, negative 5 speed on a character who gets hit by that trap, unfortunately. Real bad. It's fight time already. Damn. Stun the Cultist Acolyte. Fuck. Oh, stress wave 2 targets as well. Not keen at all. Alright. I'm gonna add his kiss there. Move this Cultist Brawlos. Hopefully only going to get 1 turn. Roll the stun here, or actually, if I roll it there, Cultist Brawler's never getting another turn, and you can stun the Blagic Guardian for me, or you could try it. It's fine. Oh, that's really annoying. Now the Cultist Acolyte's protected in a way that I can't really deal with. This stress wave is constantly hitting 2 people as well, which is absolutely garbage. That is the big weakness with our party. We don't have a lot of ability to hit the direct backline. Wow! Stop dodging, please. Oh. This is only going to get worse before it gets better. A lot of stress we're picking up. Assess this. Sure, if you're going to bleed anyone, bleed them, please. I'd love to start hitting the stress removal button, but not really something I can do right now. Okay, at the very least, they didn't just stress wave us again. I'm kind of down to stun that target.
As the fiend falls,
Good.
the faint hope blossoms.
Accuracy is just such a huge problem for us.
Good.
Just needed to make sure that she was down. Now I can try and toy with my food a little bit here.
No, what the problem here is.
Literally anyone does 1 damage to this target, they're dead. Fine, I'll just kill it.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Didn't really want to do that. Well, I have to come back this way anyway, so I'll save looting this for later. Sure, this is really good. Okay. Phobia, Demon Taste, Sweep on Grip on Life. No negatives. Code Phobe, I do want to get rid of, as well as Paranomania. Winded, I don't really care about. And Warren's Phobe, Alright. We'll roll this one first. And Winded, the only one I didn't care about. Hell yeah. We actually may have also not brought a trap this armor. There are a lot of considerations that my party did not adequately account for. Oh, yes. Didn't get a scouting drop there, unfortunately, so life's going to be a bit rough for us for a while.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Gotta pump the torque before I go in here because I'm really hoping for a big scout. No. Another trap as well. Yep. Well, at least it's possible that we don't see anyone for the next 20 rounds. See how that goes. Damn it. 9 rounds still left on it. Good dodge, good dodge. Despite the fact that that target is already acted, it's definitely most prudent to stun them. And this frontliner is pretty much set up for a nice added kiss. Dodge! Despite the fact that we have negative 20 dodge, we still managed to dodge that. Oh, please. Alright. Gotta be light those up. Oh wait, that target had already been stunned. Never mind, that was bad move on my part. Shouldn't have tried to stun them.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Cool. So I actually want them both to act as late as they possibly can because
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
they're already dead. We can just... Damn it!
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We can just try and get as much as we possibly can from that. Torch before I go in here as well. I keep pumping the torch before I go into these areas so I can get the scouting, but it's also preventing me from actually having a low light condition so that I can actually loot these curios in low light, get the extra loot, that kind of thing. Oh well. Unfortunately, because I haven't scouted, I have no clue. Like, there's one quest location over here, so I know where one of the ancestors' relatives is. But another one could easily be up this way, and I have to go check just in case. Now, the unfortunate thing here is this sea maggot is really important for me to blight because it's the easiest way for me to kill them. So as much as I wanted to stun there, getting that blight off was really important. Okay. So my stun chance is like 60% here. Right, I'm actually just going to roll straight up damage because then the Adder's Kiss will kill this frontliner, even if it does no damage. That said, I also just have a penetrative attack, so I can do that. I didn't think about that, actually. I didn't think about the fact that the shield breaker could break shields. I know, imagine. Good resist. One single party heal will get us pretty much back on top. God, this is why I really, really, really need some accuracy trinkets, because it is not going well. And there's this stun on the character that I really needed to do the group heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
A torch. That's not a kill yet. Good. Now it's a kill as soon as it tries to act. So I can take as many actions as I like before then. The Inspiring Cry is increasing our torch, but so is the stun attempt from the Vestal. And that's just a little bit handy. This was speed 7. Okay, I'm probably not going to beat you with anyone else. Like the Vestal's got 3. Yeah, it's unlikely. Okay, I'll just roll for the possible crit.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'll use the bandage to kill that bleeding and keep this portrait. Good lord.
Waiting to be spent.
Now we're back in Radiant Highlight, and we've already lost a whole stack of torches. There's one of the ancestors' relics at least, so this entire thing wasn't fruitless, it turns out. Nice crit. Wish the crit stunned for 2 turns or something like that. Hey! Nice! That blight actually, maximum damage plus the blight means that target is already dead. Hell yes. I am so all about that. Unfortunately, I can't target a stun with the very back line with it as in light here. So instead... Oh! What? That is awesome! Oh, the double crits in the first round. And the miss in response. It could scarcely be better. Yeah, it's fair enough. Wow. Alright. That's not the order in which those are supposed to happen. Actually, never mind. You're 4. Right, of course, because of the natural. Hadn't even thought about that.
The wounds in war can be healed, but never hidden.
Again, a good crit, a little bit of stress healing across the party. Okay, you're dead after the next trigger of that, so beautiful.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
specifically just going to leave that pelagic grouper off as long as I can. Try and get as many stress heals and things out as possible. Damn.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely trick of the night?
Okay, so Ancestors Relic, some things are better left unopened. I wonder if it looks like anything. Not anything I can recognize. Okay. Yeah, no, we've got a lot lower stress on our teammates than we had before we left out on this mission. I'm quite pleased about it all, frankly. Obstacle Curio quest location. Definitely gonna have to loot this before we go on. That's fine though. Come on, and definitely want the deeds. I want the deeds way more than I want the busts right now. Let's again try and sort out this whole inventory in terms of loot. Okay. Good standing at the moment. Unfortunately, I do have to keep that holy water just in case. There's an Eldritch Altar and I don't have it, I will be sad. Rather not be sad. If you can avoid it. I do want to start another stack of money. I've got 2 food to do so. Drop 2 food to do so, thank you very much. Hunt the torch twice before going in because I really want the scouting. It is possible to have a quest location. Oh, I was about to say, it is possible to have a quest location room that doesn't actually have a battle in it, whereas the precedent for all other things has been set that if there's something in the room, then there's definitely going to be a battle. Alright, well, at this point, I just have to get rid of Jade, unfortunately. Hey, battle followed by Curio, sure. Smash Relief. Nice early stun there. Thank you, Dudley. One HP from killing that pelagic grouper. That said, they immediately took their action, so I don't need to use another anything to deal with them, frankly. So I'll just... I'm actually just going to straight up kick some damage on the back line with that, because it's very unlikely, but there's a possibility that someone goes faster than the Shaman. Can end up working out, but still. Easy kill. Well, I'll slap you for some damage, I guess. Damn it, I really wanted the Vestal to go first there. Alright, I'm going to take a sneaky heal here. And I'm really hoping that the Shieldbreaker acts first. That stun had a non-zero chance of going through. That's great.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Knew it. Well, at least it's a positive effect. Evelyn, you are now a wheeled tactician. Your guilty conscience is the one that's made you do that. Okay, I've got to keep in mind guilty conscience will make people deal with the last relief. Unfortunately, wheeled tactician isn't something that's really going to be relevant or powerful, especially on a healing class rather than a damage class. We have had 3 obstacles so far. The only reason that we still have a shovel is due to the good graces of having gotten a shovel from Loot earlier. We need better scouting shots. It is really bad right
now. Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Yeah, I'm not going to pump the lights before I go in here. Of course, that means there's going to be a battle, naturally. At least they're surprised. We're gonna have to do this battle in relatively low light because the idea is after this, I'll turn out the light, I'll loot that chest, I'll loot these 2 curios, I'll go back to this space, and then I'll rest. And that's gonna save me the torches, these 4 torches for the rest of those corridors. Damn it, that's the lowest damage we could roll. So unfortunate. If I was rolling the stun, I should have rolled it on the frontliner. I don't know why I did the stun there instead of the nuke. It's just bad on my bot, frankly. Alright. So next round, I'm basically just going to vomit at them. Unfortunately, the low speed on our Abomination is going to be a real problem here. Yeah, just a bunch of stressful incantations on our backline. Thank you. I was worried we weren't going to have those. This sucks. Alright. Stun. Pretty much the only effective thing that we could really do there, because that's going to polish off the Cultist Acolyte. Pelagic Shaman's going to be real annoying. Well, I mean, at the very least you put Call of the Deep on a character that I don't really care about. Step that light. Good. The stun resist is, yeah, you have a 15% chance to not be stunned by me this round, so I'm just going to roll for the damage on this one. Stun that backline. Okay, I bought myself a pretty free turn here. And yes, you're dead to the poison. Good. Good, good, good. I want to take as many recovery actions as I can possibly get here, so if I can slap the front line and get you stunned without dealing 3 damage, I'm going to be so pleased about it.
Honestly, that's simple confident.
That would deal 3, but you're also the character that I need to be rolling all of my deals on. Stun? Yeah! That's perfect. So I'm actually also going to turn the light out before we finish this battle so that I get extra loot from this battle as well. Okay. Control that stress. Going to turn that light back out as well.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Okay. Fair amount of loot I can't really take.
So too will resistance.
Agility whistle for +1 speed and +4 dodge on the Houndmaster. The thing is, the Houndmaster usually takes like crit modifiers as well, so can't really see a position for that, unfortunately. Alright, we're not going to take anything now. Loot this in low light with a skeleton key. I'm going to save the other one just in case I get scouting and it shows me. Ooh, good loot, good loot. I'm going to save the other key just in case I get a scout and it shows me a secret room, because you need the key for opening what's inside. Yeah, a wee bit of money there. It's fine, it's fine. And that Cudgel Weight's really good. It allows you to run the Houndmaster as a second liner. And their stun already has a higher than base chance to work, so I'm actually wondering what I throw away for this. It's going to be the Holy Water, and I'm going to feel really bad if the Holy Water is necessary at any point. So I should have a nighttime ambush prevention already, right? Okay. Zealot's Vigil, and it's also lower stress on yourself. Yeah, it's actually probably worth as well. Eldritch Blood, not necessary. Anger Management. I mean, could be useful. I don't use it. Right, we're gonna have difficulty finding anything to spend. We're gonna have difficulty finding enough things to spend our time with.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Zealous Vigil prevents the nighttime ambush. We actually have no food left. I should have possibly considered not doing double rations. Oops, that's my bad. Who needs the extra accuracy the most? Yours is accuracy based 90. Yours is a little less. It's around the same. Okay. I can only do bless on one of you. Snakeskin seems unnecessary. Addis Embrace also seems unnecessary. I think we actually just do one bless and then a stand tall and an encourage, both on the vessel. And you should probably bless.
The way is lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
No, I prevented nighttime ambush. It shouldn't happen. Roll an torment return for an encore performance. And you have 20 stress per round for 6 rounds. Our blight chance it's 90%. We should be able to get these. We'll just transform you, in fact. I'm actually going to transform you. I'm going to have to roll slam. Crit. That's actually exactly why I have got on with the Holy Lance, so that if they end up in this position, they can still do a bunch of stuff. Kill. So this is definitely flavored around the shield break over the whole adders.
Nice. All right. Puts us at 57 minutes. It's basically an hour. I'm going to take a brief break. And if I come back tonight or tomorrow, I'll be varnishing these ships in order to get them to cure, so I can apply some dirt to them. Oh, yeah.